Happy lunch hour, guys. All right, we haven't done one of these in a while, a road trip video. And I just thought I'd kind of give you an update on what's going on, kind of a little follow-up to what I was talking about this morning. If you see in the back, I've got another bundle of straw bales. There's 21 in a bundle. And so this will make 98 bundles of straw, or 98 bales of straw that I have taken home. We did, 49 of them on Tuesday, or 96 of them. We did 48 on Tuesday, and we're going to do another 48 today. First load this morning was 27, because I had some in the back of the truck, but I didn't need that many this time. But this is what I was talking about this morning, about having a bug out place and what it takes to get it up to snuff to where you can grow things or use the property. You know, just having a wooded lot or something, or an open lot, ain't gonna get you anywhere if it's all Tennessee red clay, for example. I mean, you guys remember, what was it? Oh, a month and a half ago, we had 16, 18 trees cleared out, cutting up firewood. I've got more freaking firewood than I know what to do with. You know, then I had 2 dump truck loads of compost brought in. I mean, big dump truck loads, not little ones. Had to do all the tractor work. Had to go pick up all the sticks, the rocks, and everything out of the backyard to do that. Mrs. P and I out there with rakes, grading the entire yard, spreading all that stuff out. Then what was it? Monday, out with gypsum to break up some of the clay and putting nitrogen fertilizer down, and then spreading seed and doing whatever, just so we had usable space that wasn't subject to erosion. You guys have seen the pond, and I mean how that was just red clay on the side. We've got to cover all that around. But you know, now we're out spreading straw over all the grass seed and everything. It's not like we've got a blower. We are doing this by hand. That's what it takes, guys. It takes time. It takes a lot of sore backs. It takes money. And this has taken every freaking favor I can call in for people to help us who've got a tractor, or who are bodies that can help us spread straw or whatever. I mean, there's only so much 2 people can do. And these are the things that you got to think about when SHTF rolls around. Because if you go to that bug out location like we talked about this morning, and you've just got bare ground that's covered in weeds or whatever, how do you plan on killing all the weeds? Oh, I'm going to put cardboard over it. Where are you going to get the cardboard? Okay, you're not going to spray it with Roundup. That wouldn't be smart in the first place, but where are you going to get the Roundup if you wanted to? You know, you got the ox and the plow, a couple of Clydesdales maybe. I mean, this is what it takes. I mean, so many people think, oh, gee, you know, living out in the country, it's easy. No, it's a lot of freaking work. And those of you guys that have homesteads a lot bigger than what I've got know what I'm talking about. So I've got a favor to ask of all of you, because obviously you know exactly what I'm doing, trying to turn my property into the fortress that I talked about this morning, and we get closer every day, and make us totally self-sufficient, as self-sufficient as we can be. I don't think there is any such thing as totally self-sufficient. But I've got all my vegetable gardens, you guys know that. I've got my fruit orchard planted. I mean, that's been in for a few years now. I've got every kind of berry I can imagine growing. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, goji berries, gooseberries, everything around. So, you know, got all that. So that's not what I'm looking for. What I need the help from you guys on are what you think I should plant in regards to plants that would be useful in SHTF, whether it's medicinal or whatever would be. I mean, I've already got the comfrey planted. I've already got the what the hell's, I always forget what the other one's called. I want to say sneezeweed, but that's not it. damn, I can't think of it. The other one that's really good for making liquid fertilizer. It'll come to me here when I'm not thinking about it. But what do you guys think I should plant? We've got elderberries, things like, dandelions and stuff to make salves and stuff like that. Okay, you don't have to plant dandelions. But looking for suggestions on what I can put in the yard that are going to serve me a couple of purposes. A, to be hidden in plain sight so they are attractive, all right? So nobody realizes, hey, this is what he's growing back there. B, it's got to have a purpose of some sort that I can make something out of it. And C, and this is the tough one, it's got to grow in partial shade, because with all the trees that I've got in the backyard, I don't get a whole lot of direct sun. Somebody had asked me the other day, why don't I put up just a solar array in the backyard somewhere as opposed to putting it on my garage, because it'd be easier to do the install. And as I answered on the live stream, because every place in my backyard that's got direct sun has a garden in it, so I can grow food there, and even one that's partial sun, so I can grow some of the things like the cabbages and things that don't need all that sun. So please, in the comments, shoot me some ideas on things you think I should plant that would fit the bill there. If there are things I can grow from seed, fabulous. If there are things that I need to buy cuttings for or need to buy plants, please let me know. But this is kind of what's going on. We've got the herbs covered. Mrs. P and I were transplanting yesterday, as I told you guys, and so the oregano and the parsley and the sage and everything, and the I can't think of anything here, the stuff that you put, cilantro, there you go. That's all coming along great. Those will be in pots, but shoot me some ideas on things that'll be beneficial that I can grow, again, relatively easily in this climate. Don't tell me grow bananas or something. I can't grow bananas here. But what'll grow in a Zone 6B, East Tennessee, moderately clay soil at this point, because it's not like I'm digging a hole to the center of the earth to fill it with compost or whatever. And I'm doing what I can to amend the yard and everything, but again, roots will go a lot further. Specifically, Mrs. P wants perennials. That's exactly what I want. I don't want to try to do. We got enough seeding to do with vegetables. I don't need to be trying to grow new plants every year. But if you guys have some brilliant ideas, I would greatly appreciate your input on something like this, so we can continue to put our little homestead or prepstead together. So appreciate it, guys. Have a good afternoon. I'm about home, and I got a lot of straw I got to spread. Have a good one. Pinball out.